I'm just going to record. I'm just going to do it live. Hello, everyone. So, some of you may know me. I go by Olin. Last time that I uploaded a video to this channel, it was under Good Stout Coke. Why am I doing this today? So, a couple of things happened. The biggest thing is that I attended my first regional event. Now, this was for a card game that people don't know about. Well, only about 5,000 people. We'll get into that. It's a card game called UVS. Now, a lot of things have changed between the ownership, the IPs involved, and most people realize that this game is known as the My Hero trading card game, or the CCG. It's had a couple of iterations ever since, over the last however many years. Now, I've been playing this game for so long. Now, over the last 5 months, I've been learning how to play this game. Luckily, my local scene has been pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It could be better, much like everything else in life, but we're not here to talk about that. What we're here to talk about is the game itself of UVS. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Olin, I don't even know what UVS is. Now, I will tell you what is UVS. We don't have time to break down the entire history of the game state, the owners, the IPs, the championships that have been involved. What you're here for is for content. And that's what I'm going to provide. One thing that I realized when I was coming back from St. Louis, I was talking to people that were on my team, people from Oklahoma. We realized that there's only a set limit on how we have content made. Where it comes from Twitch streams, Discord calls, Discord championships, webcam events, local events, regional events, and eventually going to be nationals and potentially worlds in Florida or something like that. What I'm here to talk about is the next few minutes, just really short video, talking about what I expect from myself over the next couple of months. And what better way to learn about a game that is made up of nothing but nonsense, but from a person who has only been playing for about 5 months. Now, before the people, because I know that there's going to be at least one, I'm not going to name any names, but you know who you are. People who are like, oh, you shouldn't be playing this game because I've been playing for 20 plus years. The point I'm trying to make is that if you're watching this, the content that you're going to be getting from this channel is not only going to be learning it from a perspective of someone who is still learning, but you're also getting it from a perspective of someone who has expectations for a game that they truly love and enjoy. By no way, shape, or form has UVS contacted me or asked me to provide any kind of content or outlook or fulfillment or whatever. If they do, cool, hit me up. I have socials and Discords, and my door is always open, as you can tell. It's a terrible joke. I should feel really bad about that. Anyway, let's start with the next chapter. The next chapter of me learning the UVS system is not only to take it seriously, get competitive, grow the community, and teach people in our hometown of the Metro OKC area. Again, there's expectations of the game that I have, and I hold highly because I truly enjoy this game. From the IPs that are involved, from the artwork that is may or may not cut from screenshots or whatever. Again, there'll be more videos, more ideas, more content, whatever. So first and foremost, this one is going to be me discussing our trip to St. Louis, Collinsville, Illinois, for the St. Louis Regional. Now, this happened last weekend, and I met plenty of good people there. I met David Toombs, I met Tam Cardwell, and then, of course, I went with my team. And then there was like a whole posse of people from Florida that showed up. I see you guys. I cannot remember y'all's names off the top of my heads. But yeah, y'all were wearing them fly-ass yellow and black jerseys. Man, those things were slick. When I went back to the hotel room, I told my team, I was like, hey, we need to get on the ball because we look jank. We need to set a standard for all of us heading into like the next regionals and nationals, especially if we're like wanting to take this like semi-seriously or whatever. Again, it is what it is. When we went to regionals, my team and I, we were all deciding and grinding and trying to figure out what we were wanting to play in said regionals. Now, when you play at a local level like we do, and at max, we see at least 7, 8 people on a good day, On average, we're only looking at about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 if we're lucky. The pipeline is pretty small to learn different types of the meta. That basically what happened was is we had 4 different decks that we were playing out of and playing with. And out of those 4, only one of them made top half of the regional. My record was 3-4-1, which, I mean, it's my first regional. I really wasn't expecting myself to go 8-0, and I wasn't expecting myself to win the entire thing. I realized that Walk the Dog is still a thing. Black Abyss, still a thing. And all the other cards out there. If I see you playing Toga from across from me, or if I see you playing Rodan or Ghidorah or any of the other like heavy hitting cards right now, Elder Toguro, I don't know how you did it. The fact that you made the finals, wild. I commend you. Also, you had 6 attacks in your card pool. Man, what was that? What? Wild. The man is gambling. He's cooking. Let him cook. But anyway, I went 3-4-1. I was playing UQ1 on all, the all symbol itself. Now, you may also wonder, Olin, why are you playing on all? It's because I don't have a lot of money to spend on the game. No, I'm just kidding. It's because it just had a really good feel for it. Like, when I was playing the different connections, the different combats, whatever. Now, I get it. Ryukyu also has Life and Earth that she plays out of. Earth is a phenomenal symbol to be a part of. I can tell you right now in the next set when it drops, the 3 that I'm looking at is Void, Earth, and Chaos. Those 3, I'm probably going to be dipping in heavily. The whole point of me going to St. Louis was basically just a learning experience, getting my feet wet on regionals and what real competitive status looks like. I friggin' loved it. It was 8 rounds of playing. It was talking to people that I didn't know or I'll never meet or haven't met or whatever. Sitting across from people that are coming from different age groups, different backgrounds, different play styles. I played a pony the first round, Pony Sunatori on Earth, and I got whipped, y'all. That man, it was 2-0, and I couldn't do anything about it. She has so much draw power. That's all that I could see from it. I was like, man, he is drawing a lot of cards, and I can't do anything about it. He's going, discard 1. Oh, trigger, response, draw another card. And I'm like, this dude drew like 3 cards off of 1 discard. I got a family, man. I gotta go back home. I was playing Ryukyu into Pony. I played her into Mechagodzilla Kiryu. I played her into Mushroom Girl, which shout out to the mushroom that I had in the 4th round, I believe. Dude, wild choice. I played a Mount Lady player that I was thoroughly surprised with because that was usually the one that I play at locals. So I was like, oh, like-minded Mount Lady player. Awesome. Love to see it. Super cool dude. All in all, the experiences was great. I'll probably have another video that's going to explain a little bit more about the breakdown. The other 3 decks that were involved were Jin on air, Toga, which, look, people who play Toga, they know what Toga does. I don't have to break that down for you. Toga, guess what? Has Deception Dagger, has Black Abyss, has Walk the Dog, has all the stuff that she needs to do in order to fire said things. Now, my buddy, he finished 4-3-1. Yeah, he did really well because we kind of expected that. Now, the surprising thing was Jin on air at locals. He's a demon. Like, the defensive play of Jin on wind is it's pretty damn annoying. Y'all probably need to look into it. Just something to consider. And then the 4th deck that was played was Mina 2. Of course, it was the face down pool playing into the acid splashes and like Creation Breaches and all the other stuff like that. Things that you're going to see in most meta concepts. I was playing Ryukyu. Yeah, I know. I know what you're thinking. Why? It's okay. I was wondering the same thing too. On the way up there, I was trying to think, yeah, I really don't know what I want to play. I have like 3 different decks that I want to play out of, and a lot of them aren't going to be standing up against the meta, but you know what? We're still going to be having a good old time anyway. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning in. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Pass your checks and don't top deck. See y'all later.